Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, the series Experiencing the Power of Your Unbelief, Experiencing the Power of My Unbelief. So I believe you have seen the first video I uploaded. This is the second part of the video, and I am here to share my story. This is not to sugarcoat anything. This is not to make you feel and to look at me a certain way. I want you to know that I am human just like you. Every dark thing you think is going on with you, it is not just about you. We are all in this together. As promised, I am here with the second part of my story in experiencing the power of your belief. And then I would link it to how our faith in God, how our belief our faith is that thing that helps us from being captured or from being defeated by the enemy. And this is a disclaimer. This video is not just to talk about the dark times. This video is not just me coming here to make you see the dark side of me. I am doing this because I want to expose something. If you want me to tell you that thing that I want to expose, if you want to know what I want to expose, please like, share, subscribe to this channel. And towards the end of the series, I'll tell you what it is I want to expose. God helping us. So this is the second part of my story. And here I have my experience with malaria and typhoid. After the accidents in primary school, after the fainting, after the two accidents, right, in my primary school, my secondary school, I entered JS1. Everything was beautiful. I entered JS2. That was should I say against me in my JS2 when I fell ill of typhoid malaria. And do you know, I was sick of typhoid and malaria for years. I was always treating typhoid malaria. Anytime I am ill, if I go for test, it is typhoid, it is malaria. And at some point, even then, I was not like I was really praying for myself. It's not like I was really believing in God. I just knew I loved God. I knew I was a Christian, and I knew I was from a Christian family. But you know, when they say someone having a personal relationship with God, at that time, I wouldn't say I had it. And I didn't have it because then, you know what they say about peers and group of friends. I was scared. I didn't know what my friends would think of me. I didn't want them to think of me a certain way, like a church girl or someone who loves God. I was trying to hide that part of me, but all thanks to God, right? So I noticed people were always dying. People around me, I'll just hear a story. Okay, this one has died. This one has died. What happened? Typhoid malaria. And I became scared. I started telling God that, God, please, I don't want this sickness to kill me. I don't want this sickness to kill me. Even my family, they got tired of, why is it that you're always treating typhoid and malaria? Typhoid and malaria. I took it to God in prayer, like, God, please deliver me completely from this sickness. Deliver me completely from this sickness. And talking about this sickness, it's not like I was ill in JS2 and that was it. From my JS2 until I finished my secondary school, even years after my secondary school, I was still battling typhoid and malaria. So you see these things, sometimes the devil works with these little things. And it is from these things, if they are not captured, if we don't surrender these things to Christ, that is how the devil will take hold of our lives. And then he will start to give us a mindset and a mentality that this is for me. It is not for you. It is not for me. The dark times in our lives are not there to break us. They are not there to make us feel like God is not with us. They are there to strengthen us. They are there to open our eyes to seeing that I can't do this on my own. I'm believing in God, believing in a power, in a supreme being, that God himself is able to take care of us. And it is that faith that changes everything. And I so love how the Bible puts it, using the mustard seed as an analogy. Jesus said, even if our faith is as small as a mustard seed, We can say unto this mountain, be uprooted, and it will be uprooted and cast into the sea. Have you ever seen a mustard seed? It is the tiniest of seeds. Very, 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 very tiny. You can place a mustard seed on a table and you won't even see it. It is that small. So God now telling us that if our faith can be as small as that, if our faith can be as small as that, that's believe. That is believe. He will still use it. So those little faith I had that I did not know was what God just multiplied to give me my own breakthrough. And at some point in my life, I stopped taking malaria drugs or anything. Talking about malaria and typhoid, there was a point in my life that I was having migraine headache for years. And that will link me to the next point of the series. When I had accidents and it affected it's another story altogether. And at that time, people would look at me. I had friends who had opened their mouth to tell me, oh, Perpetua, I just love your life. I love the way I just want to be like you. In my mind, like, don't even dare to be like me, because you don't know what I'm battling. You don't know what is happening in my life. I see you, I'm happy. I see people laughing and jumping and doing everything. I can't even try it. At some point, I can't even open my eyes very well. I was always squinting because the moment I tried to open my eyes, it's headache. I can't even comb my hair. There was a time in my life that I can't even comb my hair. I had to cut my hair because I was battling migraine headache for years. All these things with faith, it can only get better. So I just want you to know that whatever dark times, whatever thing that is happening to you, it is not the end of you, and that is not your total story. Don't accept the lie of the enemy. Everything that is happening to you is for the glory of God to be revealed in your life. God is taking you through that dark times because He has something glorious in front of you, and He wants you to use your story to help other people. So guys, if you want to hear more of my story, please like, share, subscribe, turn on this notification bell. And if you know that this video is going to help one or two persons that you know who is currently in dark situations, who is depressed, who is suicidal, who is anxious, who is worried about life, please let them know that they are not alone. They are not alone. And besides, as Christians, we believe that God Himself has said He will be with us till the end of time. And He also says that trials and tribulations will come. For the fact that we say we love Jesus, we are following Jesus, does not mean we will not encounter dark times. But what did He say? He said we should be of good cheer, that He has overcome the world. So be of good cheer, my brother. Be of good cheer, my sister. Until I come your way next time with another video on experiencing the power of your belief, I remain Perpetual Ojoshiri. Bye.